For the purpose of today, we are just going to be covering what we didn't touch yesterday. So, can the side lengths make a triangle? Remember, by our triangle inequality theorem, that was where we learned that the sum of two sides has to be greater than the third. Okay, so to determine if given side lengths are going to create a triangle or not, we need to look at two side lengths, compare them to the third. Okay, so for the first one, I personally like to start with my two smallest sides first, because if those don't work out, it doesn't matter if the other ones do. So we're going to say, okay, our 2 plus 6, are they going to be greater than 8? Okay, we get that 8 is greater than 8, but, oops, that was supposed to be an 8. Is that a true statement? Is 8 greater than 8? No, it's equal to. So in this case, our side lengths would just fall short, okay? We would have a side length of 8, we'll say 8, a side length of 2, and then a third side length of 6. All right, they would not make a triangle. They would just be a little bit too short, okay? So in this case, no, these three sides do not make a triangle. Okay, looking at our next example, we have 12, 13, and 22. All right, again, start with your smallest two sides if possible. Add them together. 12 plus 13, is that greater than 22? Okay, we have, yep, 25 is greater than 22. Yes, that checks out. So if your smallest checks out, you should be in the clear, but per our theorem, we want to check each pair, okay? So 13 plus 22, I'm just going to set new pairs and see if they're greater than the third side. All right, we get 35 is greater than 12. Yes, that works out. And then our last pair would be 22 and 12. Is that greater than 13? 24 is in fact, so yes, that works out. All right. So since all three pairs, 1, 2, 3, are greater than the third side, yes, these side lengths would make a triangle. Okay. And then, oops, 22 plus 12 is not 24, it's 34. Thank you, Michael. Okay, 34. All right, so moving on to this last one, I want you guys to help me with it. So can the side lengths 3, 4, and 8 make a triangle? Okay, go ahead in the chat. Let's see. All right, I'm going to start with my two smallest sides. 3 plus 4, is that greater than 8? Okay, 7 has to be greater than 8. Is that true? No. So everybody who answered no, good job. We could not make a triangle out of the side lengths 3, 4, and 8. Very good. So do we have any questions on... Now we're going to go ahead and look at the other little topic that kind of correlates directly with this. So we know how to compare the three side lengths to see if it creates a triangle. But what about if we get... Oh no, did I erase my thing? Oh, poop. Okay, so hold on. Alrighty, so sorry about that, guys. So we want to determine the range of the third side when given two sides. Okay, the range, remember, is when you have your inequalities. Okay, third side. So we know that we can't have, scratch that. We know that the sum of two sides has to be greater than the third side. Okay, but it also can't be too small either, or it won't create a triangle, right? So this part, finding the range, can tell us the smallest number that our triangle sides can be, and then the largest number that that third side can be. So how we do this, we need to find the sum and the difference. Okay, anybody remember doing this? We need to find the sum and the difference. So the first one, if we have given side lengths 10 and 4, we're going to say has to be within two numbers. Okay, So we're going to say 10 minus 4 is our low number, 6. Okay, so our side length has to be bigger than 6. And it has to be less than 14. Okay, so what this looks like. So let's try another one. Okay, we have the side lengths 12 and 7. All right, we want to see, we want to see what the range is. Okay, so we need to have the difference down here for the low end, and then the sum right here for our high end. Okay, so we're going to say 12 minus 7 is 5, and then 12 plus 7 is 19. Okay, so if we have 12 and 7 as our side lengths, our third side has to be between 5 and 19 units. Okay, last example, I know the numbers are gone, sorry. Let me fix that. So last one, you guys are going to tell me what the third side range has to be. 12 and we'll say, no, we just did 12 and 7. Duh. Okay, 18 and we'll say 13. All right. So you guys should have found your difference and your sum. Let me get my pen up. Difference and sum. Okay. So if we have 18 minus 13, our range is somewhere between 5 and, add your two side lengths together, 31. Right? So if you start out with the sides 18 and 13, your third side would have to be between 5 and 31 units. Okay?